The Spin-off Podcast Network.
This is Kiwi is back for a brand new season with more inspiring kōrero from special guests including rugby player, father and role model TJ Perenara.
My family bring me joy. Rugby brings me joy too, but it's not the same joy as my family brings me.
And global dancer and choreographer Kirsten Dodgen.
For some reason, people think I'm very intimidating.
Listen to the new season of This is Kiwi, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network in collaboration with KiwiBank. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Kia ora, I'm Alex Casey, senior writer at The Spin-off. We wouldn't exist without the ongoing support of our generous members. If you're able to, you can make a donation at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
I need my doodle.
Needs must.
What's it called?
Dongle.
Dongle.
I prefer doodle.
Keep up the doodling.
King dingaling. This is louder than...
Yeah, can you chill my vol?
You guys, you can all chill your own vibe.
Can't.
Fuck, it's just like being at home with my actual children.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Jane, do you know who Jojo Siwa is?
No.
This is all you've been talking
Yeah, hang on.
about.
I do recognise the name a little bit. Jojo Siwa.
She was in
Oh,
Dance
hang on, yeah,
Moms,
Dance Moms.
and
The
now she's
Jojo
a-
Bows.
Yeah. Ah, so you know the Jojo Bows. Whoa,
Whoa,
the ASMR on that.
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, my undies.
Ice cold fizz.
Ice cold fizz.
3, 2, 1, babe.
Welcome along to the Real Pod. Happy International Women's Day, everybody.
Happy International Women's Day to you, Jane,
Thank you.
and to you, Duncan. He's
Especially to me.
gonna be silent.
Can you
The rest
tell
of
us
the
what
pod.
International Women's Day is all about, Duncan?
I've been.
I'll stop you there. My name's Jane. I'm joined by Alex Casey of The Spin-off and also
Good
Duncan
bet.
Grieve of The Spin-off.
Hello.
What is that?
Pirate inspired.
But
We're
it's
gonna
sort of like Cockney pirate.
Yeah,
I was
hello,
trying to sell you.
Poppet. You know, those who
Sell you
know,
a
those who
car.
know will know.
Hang on. Johnny Depp had a Cockney accent, didn't he? And let's not talk about him on International Women's Day.
Cancelled.
Just cancelled on aesthetic grounds as well.
Yeah.
My mum thought she saw him on the ferry to Waiheke, so she took a photo.
God.
Do you
Was it-
remember
was
the
it
guy
not-
from MKR?
was
Has
the guy?
to be.
No, it wasn't the guy from MKR, but a few other people thought that he was the guy, and he's like, it became a news story. But it was real cute. Mum sent me like a blurry pic of like, I'm sitting with Johnny Depp on the ferry. I was like, pretty sure you're
Oh
not.
my God, that's amazing.
Imagine
Do you still have that
voluntarily-
pic?
Oh,
Get out
maybe.
of the corner.
Anyway, look. This is a podcast that recaps reality television. We're recapping Married at First Sight Australia because we thought what better way to celebrate International Women's Day than by talking about a show that is so shit for the women on the show. So let's say we're calling it out. We're calling it out.
Yeah. Cancelled. That's all I'm going to say all pod. What else can we cancel?
Well, we're not. I tell you what, we're not cancelling, and that's Nando's. Has someone
my
ordered the
God.
Nando's?
Yes. 1 p.m.
Okay.
You gonna be here?
Yeah.
Can you save me? It for me.
I'll save your soul.
I
I had
will need
Nando's for
some-
dinner last night to celebrate my lovely friend Jordan's 27th birthday. Happy birthday, Jordan. She doesn't listen. But we ordered 6 rounds of cheesy bread.
Whoa, how many?
6.
Oh, no, of you.
There was 4 of us.
Whoa!
It's crazy, but God, getting that fresh. And then we had an investigation into what's the cheese inside it. It's cheddar.
Yeah,
it's cheddar.
Yeah.
I think it's like fancy mainland cheddar. Or like it's not Alpine. It's like
No.
a quality cheddar.
Not volumetric.
God, no.
Okay.
How dare you? Also, can I'm not going to cancel him,
Yeah.
but Eat Lit Food saying I don't think it's free range chicken on his review of Nando's. Otherwise, a mostly very positive rave review. But mate, keep up. It's free range.
Has Nando's gone? Have they corrected him on that?
I don't know. I'm not keeping up, but I'm correcting the record.
We did something
Now,
a little different
Albert.
in our last Nando's order.
Ah?
We got half a chicken. between the two of us.
Oh, like
Normally
Hayden,
we go for
Hayden Daniels.
bits and pieces, you know. We go for the thigh. Or
He has halfy chook for lunch.
That's good that way. I don't know. There's something.
There's something about on the bone.
Yeah. Alex loves it on the bone. Anyway,
What are we doing?
the bad pod. Look, if you want to know where your nearest Nando's is, you do want to know where your nearest Nando's is. I mean, you already know where your nearest Nando's is.
What are you doing?
But if you want to go to their website to give them some web traffic, do that.
What are you doing now?
I
Just sort of freestyling.
It's opposed to every other week where we stay strictly on script.
Give them some traffic. Go give them a click.
Send in your selfies,
Give
Nando's.
us clicks. Go to the spin-off as well. We're talking
clicks are our business, and business is fine, actually.
Right, let's get on with the podcast proper. Our hashtag
Oh no.
is #RealPod. Our Facebook is facebook.com/TheRealPodPod. Our Instagram is @TheRealPodPod. And we've also got a Facebook group called RealPod Corner. You can join that.
Do you have anything to announce this International Women's Day, Alex?
Oh yeah. Can I do an announcement, Jane? Is that all right?
Most certainly can.
Oh, did you just nearly burp?
No, I've got Haribo.
That green voice.
I've got a
Haribo
beer,
throat.
a gummy beer in my mouth. Sorry.
You might have heard of another podcast on this network called On the Rag. This International Women's Day, I'm absolutely overjoyed to announce that we are launching a video show, moving pictures, 3D, no, 2D,
2D.
coming at you on the spin-off next Wednesday, 13th
No longer
of March.
1D.
No longer 1D. You can now see us
And hear you.
and hear us.
I was at the filming thing for approx
were?
1 hour on Wednesday. It was so funny.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember
It
much.
was real
I had
funny.
3 Red Bulls that day.
Have you returned your jumpsuit that you got lipstick on, just out of interest?
No, I'm gonna buy that. I'll be buying that. I'll be buying that. $500 penny sage jumpsuit, smudge of lipstick. World of nightmares.
Oh no, I could get that out for you.
No, it's
too
too
late.
late.
It's
Too late.
right.
That's
But
right.
now I've got a lovely jumpsuit
Well.
to the Voyagers that I'm not going to get nominated for. Love it. Can't wait.
When you just all night, you'll be going around going, "Oh, did I just do that? Oh no!"
But yes, we're doing monthly episodes. They'll come in the middle of the month. The podcast will still be at the end of the month. Vaguely themed. The first episode is about periods. Happy Women's Day.
Is that because you nothing?
Huh?
Nothing. I mean, the podcast was
No
monthly.
correlation with the stain.
Okay.
Just so we
No,
clear.
I wasn't talking about the stain. I was talking about the podcast being monthly.
Correlation with the stain. Good.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, it's that time of the month. There's a gag in there
Okay,
for sure.
good.
Someone will figure it out.
Also,
I'm trying to play a sting. Oh God!
God.
Whoa, this is terrible.
That was such
trying
a long announcement.
When you said podcast network, I was like, yeah. We are on a
is it?
podcast network. There's a new Gone by Lunchtime this week. I haven't listened to it. It's probably really good. Mm-hmm. Tina's nodding. She was there. New Good Citizen out.
Did you just burp?
No, but I really thought very hard about it and I sort of assumed the position, if you will. Yeah, we've got lots of other podcasts. Would love it if you listen to them. They're very funny.
But if you were to only to listen to one,
On the Rag 24/7.
oh, hang on. That's
Oh, the Real Pod.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well, they're
you're
already doing
doing
that.
it.
You're already doing that. You're already here. Well done, you.
Follow On the Rag. On Twitter, we only have 191 followers.
Disgusted.
Yeah, I know.
Shame.
Jennifer Ward Leland's one of them.
Copied
though.
my
I'm going to get back on Twitter.
Favour or
This is it. I'm
retweet?
back.
Reality check.
Legit, I'm back. I'm back on Twitter. So if you want to use that hashtag RealPod on Twitter, it won't just be yelling into the abyss anymore.
So you're pivoting.
Pivoting. Yeah.
You're pivoting from Instagram.
Yeah.
What?
bringing it back.
Twitter. She's done.
What? You're out?
I'm done. I'm out.
She's
What?
hanging up her boots.
Like you're not there?
No, I'm there. I'm just like not posting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is this like a marriage?
No, I
thing?
just have epiphanies every now and again that
Yeah.
I don't want to be on social media anymore. And now it's one
But
of
so
them.
you're going to go to Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
Lovely Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter doesn't hold the same pressure.
Oh.
Oh, am I about to find out something real bad? Okay.
We're gonna...
Have you heard of Sean Plunkett?
Not today.
Susan Plunkett, sorry.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, Jane, there's a
Cancel
lot.
that, man.
Cancelled.
Okay. The commitment ceremony.
Yeah.
10 ago.
Oh, my God.
I'm Married at First Sight Australia. Sam and Innes was still around.
Oh,
feels like
yeah.
a lifetime.
It does.
This is when the truth came out.
Who truthed it out? It was Sam, eh?
I can't even remember what all the other couples did in terms of staying and leaving. We'll just talk about these guys briefly, okay? 'Cause
Okay.
like I said to you guys, when I sent you a link to the document, I watched everything, but I
opened
took
that.
no notes because I was on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
I couldn't appear to be working. So I just had to remember it in
John
the notebook
Mintro.
of my head. Anyway,
Still cracks me up. Sorry, I've just opened the document.
every time, eh? Anyway, so Sam came clean. Innes scared the bejeebles out of him, and what a good guy! What a good guy to be the honest guy.
He showed it nothing but respect. Lizzie, nothing but respect the whole time he was cheating on her. He was nothing but
Nothing but
honest when he
respect for
didn't
my
tell her
wife.
all the things.
Oh, man.
Innes,
And never even really, like, owned the fact that he did a lot of very sexual things in the bed.
No.
Like, no one called. That was quite.
No.
That was the thing that sort of annoyed me. That
the
he
commitment ceremonies throughout this whole thing have been quite tame.
Ooh.
Sorry, just a little gurgle. Quite tame on behalf of the I want to say judges. They're not really judges, are they? What are they called? The experts.
The experts are more concerned with bloody gaslighting, bloody Heidi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not onto that yet, but I keep waiting for them to do the right thing. And increasingly, it feels like they're not.
No,
John's got this new. I quite actually
he's the
like.
bad guy, right?
Well, he's the
tough guy.
sort of tough guy. Tough guy John as an idea, I'm generally into.
Yeah.
But he's just it's sort of arbitrary where who the sheriff
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
strides into town hands on hips.
It's a bird position as well. It's interesting.
That's how my dad parents, like throughout my childhood, when Mum was getting cross with us, and she'd be like, "Vic, can you back me up here?" And he'd just walk in and yell at the first child that he saw, or step on their Frogger game and ruin it forever.
Oh my god, Frogger.
Not
Can we talk
anymore.
about Bronson when they when he found out about it and he was like, "Did you kiss? Did you bang?"
Did he say that?
It was so weird.
Did he say
Yeah, he was
that?
like, "Did you kiss? Did you bang?" And I feel like they never actually said yes.
No, they didn't.
Like it
But I don't
never
think
actually
they
came out.
actually said we just kissed, and they basically denied having sex in a roundabout way.
But do you think it's a little bit of a kind of a Clinton defense type? Like, they did a whole bunch of other stuff, things.
Christian sex,
Yeah, Christian sex.
everything but.
Oh my god.
I've never heard that phrase before. Is that like a phrase?
I think so.
It's so cool.
I think they probably just had sex.
Yeah, I think so too.
They just didn't want to say that on the telly.
And it didn't seem like she was distracting from the purpose.
I think they only admitted to what they knew was filmed.
Right.
That could be proven.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the producers had hidden microphones in the sofa. No doubt.
Be sure.
Sorrel absolutely went off her nut at Innes.
That's right.
So else.
The hoo-ha code. Was that this time? She had so many. God, what a week for Cyrell.
Huge week.
I was all in on Cyrell until. We'll talk about that part later. But
I was actually like in the immediate aftermath, like when Salmon in this went, I was like, is the season ruined? And I think obviously the producers were sort of concerned about that, hence dumping for, new what
Newlyweds.
What do they call like
they're called bloody paid actors. If you read the tabloids,
No.
every single one of them.
Hang on, look, that's just.
I know it's bullshit, but it's funny.
what do they call like a new person in jail? Like what that cool phrase? Fresh meat. New fish.
New okay, I haven't heard of that. I've heard of fresh
It's
meat.
like a 50s jail. You guys read a lot about the
All bits of
jail
jail
in the 50s.
in the 50s.
And that's why they dumped them. But then we had no idea that Cyrell and Jessika were coming for us. And it's actually got fun and terrifying again.
You right there?
Whoa, that's strange. Did they come out of my mouth?
Yeah, yeah, something. Sorry, guys. Apologies to
That was
everyone.
so high pitched. That was like dog whistle.
It was like there's another art
It's the
going on
opposite
there.
of the brown note.
I was thinking how Danny must be feeling at the moment with Art and
Who's
Matilda.
Danny?
Danny Robinson.
She's got a hot tradie.
I know she's got a hot tradie, but he's the Art's the one that got away forever and ever and never an amen.
But she also owns the Warriors. Like she's fine.
I don't know.
Don't cry for
Is any of
Danny.
that as good as being Art's wife?
In fact, these panels here, these soundproof panels, Danny made them.
What?
They're Ortex
Ortex.
panels.
Oh. Good work.
Can we talk about the other? No, is that a secret?
I don't know.
No, it's a secret.
No, what is it?
No, you can't. I know what she's talking about. No, you can't. No.
I reckon we can talk about it. Oh, about how Mike's hair's been tattooed on.
No, but that is next on the agenda.
Because that fucked me up so
That's
bad.
crazy. I didn't know there was an option on this one.
Oh, I've got tattooed eyebrows. You know
That's
that.
different.
But it's a tattoo on a bald head. It's
So
pretty on head.
So has he got alopecia or something?
I think he might just be bald.
But he's tattooed on stubble to make it look like he's got hair growing through.
Imagine how weird.
That's so intricate. Does he have eyebrows?
Don't know.
He's got hair.
But he has stubble. Like he is.
Well, yeah.
Because he sometimes has a weird style. Like.
Is it though? Is
It's
it
got
weird?
hair
Or is it
elsewhere.
tattooed? We know nothing.
Yuck.
Okay. Anyway, Cyrell yelled at Innes. Innes left the room.
That's right.
So the problem with Cyrell is that a lot of her points are bang on, but she's just very loud about them. It's
Strange
just
reason to have.
it's the volume at which she projects them.
Yeah.
Though I thought it was quite bullshit that Cyrell, admittedly, yeah, she's probably maybe 2 notches past the appropriate rage level.
Just two.
Just but the producers are like, oh, Innes doesn't deserve that. She can. She's allowed to sort of dictate who's in the room.
To her terms, yeah.
It's similar to the Heidi thing. Like the wrong person seems to be privileged in the kind of relating of these stories and so on.
And I wonder if that's part of the experts, whether they are or they're just pretending that they are only seeing them at the ceremonies. Do you know what I mean? Like, so they haven't seen Mike being a shithead, tattooing on his bald head, drinking out of a weird blender. Did you notice that? Everything about him is weird. But so they're like just pretending all they're seeing is the commitment ceremony.
But that's not true. Because they see the dinner parties.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where the fallout
That's
happens
true.
between Heidi and Mike.
So they're just bad experts. They're just wrong.
Well, I think they're gaslighting the contestants as well. It's terrible. There's like honestly gas canisters everywhere. You know, grab one, go nuts. It's just it's so bonkers. And we kind of touched on this, Alex and I, before we started recording. That like like fully feeling quite uncomfortable about the whole season. And how it's been managed. That kind of like this, I don't know, like Innes and Sam were never properly called out. Like it gets to a point in the rose ceremony, in the commitment ceremony where the experts just go, okay, well, what's your decision? And it's like, no, there's so much more you need to do with these people. You need to tell them what shitty people they've been. Like, someone please tell them.
Yeah, the irresponsibility indexing of the show it feels like a massive leap up, and the experts haven't gone with it.
Yeah.
And this is probably the first or the most profound sense of moral conflict I've had watching a reality show. Like all of the normal defense mechanisms we have, I'm like, is this okay? Has been asked a lot more in the old brain box.
it doesn't make me feel good.
No.
That's why I've been watching Heartbreak Island to flush out all the bad. And it's boring as hell.
Yeah, I tried to watch it on your recommendation. Oh, boring show.
Really,
This used to be what Gilly used to
She's lost
I
her
lost
edge.
it.
So what happened with Mike and Heidi in the commitment ceremony? Mike, it was
It was like Heidi got a talking to about not letting stuff go.
yeah.
That she holds on to things and she rehashes, which could well be true.
Yeah.
But it's like Mike's a shit.
Yeah, and he just got, I don't know, it just was very condescending, and John was really rough on her. It was basically like, I don't know if you can change, I don't know if this is going to work out, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe she needed a bit of.
I think Duncan's cancelled.
That was inevitable. Hey, I think this. My feelings on what's his name? Baldy Wanker. As someone called him in Real Pod Corner, which I thought was a great name. My feelings on Baldy Wanker are well known. I think he's baldy and a wanker. But I did think that Heidi was just expert's advocate here. Heidi was clearly exhibiting behaviours that were not great for her. Mm-hmm. And you can argue with the style and tone of John's delivery, but I think genuinely, whether it's with Mike, hopefully not, or someone else, like an ability to kind of move past something that she's assigning disproportionate weight to is something that will be useful for her in life.
Sure, but I think they also should be saying to Mike, you know this about her, you need to help her with this by, being understanding, validating her feelings and working through it together rather than just kind of, I don't know.
Or maybe, or is it the edit? Like when you've got like 12 couples and you just can't fit it all in.
Yeah.
I actually love the way that they lightning round, like, hey, 5 good couples, right?
Yeah,
have a kiss, off you go.
Jump on the couch, Cam.
Anyway, that commitment ceremony spelt the end for Bronson and Innes and Sam and Liz, quite unsurprisingly. And then, bam, 2 new couples got married. What
What the hell?
the blazes?
Do you think this was always going to happen, or is this because they lost 4 of their
No,
best
I think
talent?
this was always going to happen because I think they're just trying new things every season,
yeah.
and I think this is one of their new things, and they're just taking the old intruder model, and I don't know if it works, but
I'm into it.
so Tamara and Dan, she's the one with the long dark hair, lost her mother, seems a nice girl. He's the one who's like freakishly trying to have sex with her all the time, and that's just like a huge focus of their plot line. Basically just hassling her for the sex.
Horny dad.
He gets it in the end, doesn't he?
He does.
On the honeymoon.
Yeah.
He does, but God, persistence on it.
Yeah.
He's also in a Ponzi scheme,
Have you got audio?
Tell me more.
according to Nasser.
Can you play us some?
It's not on my. Oh no, hold on. It's on my. So I interviewed Nasser. I have a hot investigation coming
Context. Who's Nasser?
from MAFS last year, MAFS Australia, the guy who vacuumed in his underpants.
Okay, not the space agency.
Icon.
Oh yeah, I've been
easily
working
as
with
valuable.
NASA on an investigation, and he said, "So you can just ring NASA."
Now, do it.
Do it.
Should we ring NASA?
We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Sure, this
I
is
told
crazy.
him we're gonna have him on the podcast.
Did you
He is up for coming to New Zealand.
Let's just keep him on
He's
the
like a
phone.
vampire. He's like, you just
Press
have to
play,
invite
press-
me.
press
Just have to
call.
invite me in, and I'll come. I'll pay for it.
What?
Do you did you ask him about wheelie bins and undies? Like if there's
Oh, yeah.
No,
standard, or
he
if that
did.
was just a one day thing that happened to get caught
He
on
did
camera?
say, hold on.
Just ring him.
He
just
said
ring
he
him.
feels very free in his undies. Oh, this is stressful now. Hold on. I didn't even save his number.
What? How did you not stay? Have you
Well,
have
it's
one
in me. It's in me,
number
bloody-
in your phone?
It's all in the
Nasser's.
cloud.
Remember that time we called Angela Stone live on pod? At
Oh
about
my God,
11
that was
o'clock
a
at night?
nightmare. Why did we do that?
And one of her assistants who wasn't
Oh,
Leah answered. Her new assistant.
Frenchie.
What are we going to ask him? We need to put a question to him.
How's it going?
Oh, James
I'm already
got,
panicking.
James
The
got this.
dongle?
I'm choking. I've got the dongle. Here you go. I'm choking.
So
Don't forget that he's
Tamara
ahead.
and Dan.
Don't forget that he's ahead, and I don't want to know what happens.
Jess and Martha are so into Dan. I love the.
You're skipping ahead. You're skipping quite far ahead. You're skipping
I
ahead
just
to the
want to
dinner
talk
party.
about the expert who said they were aroused.
They're quite aroused by Dan
How do you know this expert?
because they're experts. They
Because
can
their
see,
eyes were gleaming.
and their lips were puffing, and their the veins were popping. What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Hello?
Hello, Nasser. It's Alex Casey ringing from New Zealand again. How are you?
Oh, hello, lovely one.
We're actually doing a podcast live right now, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I rang Nasser.
Mate, you ring Nasser, Nasser answers the phone.
We're just in the middle.
It's so easy.
What are you doing right now?
Please say vacuuming.
I go to the beach and have a quick surf because it's sort of the weather's muggy, but it's nice. And then I'm going to come back and I posted a video yesterday and it's up to like nearly 10,000 views.
Wow!
What?
Yeah. No, well, see, every time I post something, and I only post stuff that, I talk about, either not bagging something out, but I just talk about the show because they're already recruiting for next year.
Ah.
And the advertising next year. So I basically said, look, Daily Mail said that 8 of the contestants are actors. If they are, I don't know. But if they are, I don't know. But they're very bad actors for a start. And I said, if you're going to apply for next year's show, and you're willing to give up 2 years of your life of getting harassed, getting stalked, and getting abusive messages, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, I would just switch over and watch Home and Away.
Whoa. What a great PSA.
Yeah, honestly, have a look at the video. I said at least you know what you're getting from it, and it's had so many responses. Look, I've got to be very careful because I do trend a fine line. But then at the end of the day, right, I don't regret going on the show. Believe me, it's just these contracts that we're bound to, and I've missed out on 3 shows from 3 different networks because Channel 9 won't let me do them.
What other show? What do you mean other show? Other reality shows?
Yeah, other shows. I missed out on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I missed out on another one by comedian Dave Hughes. I missed out on, and it's not fair. It's like, yeah, absolutely. I was going to be on that show.
How long are you kept away from your people?
Well, the thing is, I tried to do it in court.
Oh.
Sorry, Nasser, we've lost you. Hold on.
Nasser!
Are you still there?
Come back.
Nasser!
That was good.
He's gone.
All right.
Oh, man, see?
Every week
We can
from
do
now
that
on.
now. We can
Every
just do
week.
that.
Now we need to get the same for Troy, the same access.
We can ring
Well,
Troy,
I did
can't we?
say to Nasser when I talked to him, because I was like, are you going to vote for Troy in the election? He was saying that Troy's just a big joke. And then, and then I was like, well, you should definitely do a joke vote. And he was like, I will vote for Troy for you. And I will take a photo of my voting paper.
Hang on, you're not allowed to. I don't think
all of that's illegal.
you can't.
Joke votes, taking photos.
No,
of voting
but
papers.
we're in international waters. Who cares?
We're like the Wizard of Christchurch. Yeah. Cancelled as well, we think.
Really?
Yeah, that's my.
Oh, he's ringing back.
Ah!
I don't think I
No,
want to
you
do it
can't, you
anymore.
can't.
We've got a podcast to get on with.
That's so,
So
cute
good
that he's
that-
bringing back.
Okay,
Oh my god.
where are we?
The space agency.
That really,
I
I
love
just
him.
no idea where we were, where we are. going on?
We've just met Tamara and Dan and we have opinions,
Okay.
but I'm not allowed to talk about.
Well, you're just not allowed to get to the
I
dinner
know,
party before
I get ahead
it's
of
a dinner party.
myself.
Yeah, so Nasser told me when I interviewed him last week, in a conversation much like that, where he just talked for 20 minutes, that Dan was in a Ponzi, quote unquote, scheme. Not Pomsky. He missed
missed
a
it,
beat there.
yeah.
But he is actually in like some kind of telemarketing scam. It's all come out now.
Wow.
Reportedly robbed
Scamming millions.
$20 million.
Hang on, what? This is
Whoa.
This is Dan. This is Tamara's Dan.
I don't trust Dan as far as I can throw him, which I can tell you is not far.
It's very irresponsible to put fraud, like epic fraudsters to be married to innocents. The show is not responsible. How come everyone else is this an International Women's Day thing that everyone gets gummy bears and not me?
No, I threw one at you. It's there. It's behind Alex's drink bottle.
My favourite flavour too, orange.
Okay, Susie and Jimmy. Susie is
Jimmy?
It's Billy. Sorry, Billy.
I love Billy.
I love Billy
I hate
too.
Billy.
Duncan hates Billy.
Look, I love him, but he's problematic. But she's worse.
He's not problematic, he just sucks.
He's awkward and he's
He's
painful.
a shy manny.
Yeah.
His favourite colour is turquoise.
I know. No more Billy fact than that.
Anyway, Susie tells him that he's got no balls, and I think even for someone
Accurate.
who, come on,
Okay, cut it out.
that's really we're not cutting out Duncan. If Duncan makes bad calls, he's got to live with them and own
Yeah, if
them.
you want to cancel yourself live on pod yet again.
Just a lovely day for it.
Anyway, she's a nightmare. She's so mean. Like, even if he is a bit orkies and all that and a bit
Yeah,
painful
she's
to hang around,
very
she's
mean.
very, very harsh.
She also weird crusket snack. Did you notice that?
Well, that's how she stays skinny.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Whenever I go on a diet, I eat Cruscuts.
What Hungarian dad though?
What a head of hair on that man.
Whoa.
He's terrifying.
That is huge. A fountain.
But How can these people get any traction between now and end of season?
But there's
Well,
ages.
I think there's
isn't there?
2 years to go.
I
That's
think
what I'm
so.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
halfway through.
Yeah, but still, ages. I mean, we're halfway through means that everything that's happened has time to happen again.
Okay, but for people like
I think
Susie and
that's how time
Billy,
works.
for people like Susie and Billy, who say, for example, get on as well as say Mark and Ning did initially.
Yeah, but look
Mark,
at them now.
I know, look at them now.
Texting
Okay.
on the toilet.
I get that, but
Oh,
but Mark and Ning need the extra 5 weeks to cement whatever is happening with them. Take this seriously.
I am
It's
laughing about
people's
oh,
love.
volcano. Oh, so amazing.
I'm not podcasting. You guys.
Are you saying that Susie and Jimmy are going to be the next thing in March?
It's not Jimmy, it's Billy. I'm saying that they could get to where Mark and Ning are in the
They
next
absolutely can't.
in the next 5 weeks, but Mark and Ning need another 5 weeks to actually like each other, and perhaps Susie
they
and Billy
love
don't
each
have
other.
that extra 5 weeks. Selfies. They send us your selfies, Mark and Ning. They redid their wedding photos
He got a stick.
with a selfie stick, and in one of the photos he chose to frame had the stick and shot.
I think more than one.
Just could they not? Oh, production, come on, get a
But
photographer.
it's romantic.
Get a platter.
Get a placky bag. Put some real low bad. You know, there's the good cheese bit of the supermarket deli, and then there's the crap cheese part. Mm-hmm. They only shop at the crap cheese part.
Yeah.
Whitestone.
Okay, so Mark and Ning. Let's talk about Mark and Ning. They're they're falling for each other in a weird way. Is that happening?
Yeah.
I think it is.
But I think, I think she's seen. I think she's been on his Insta and she's seen that he was like a Cleo Bachelor of the Year finalist in 1991 or whatever it was.
She loves it. I also have another offer. Is it showing? Are they? Did it? Is the show airing as they're still filming? Because I wonder if they caught up with themselves and they started to see themselves on TV or something.
No, it looks real
Because
cold.
I feel like people changed this week
Oh.
in a way that reminded me of when Sam Levo was like, "The nation loves us." All of a sudden, it was a real fourth wall break.
Yeah, right.
AKA Jessika.
I don't think so, because it looks so cold all the time, and Australia's very hot.
I'm just going to do something.
That's true.
When
They're always wearing jumpers and that.
married at first
But hey, look at
sight,
Tina.
Australia.
Bloody climate
Stop.
change. Who knows
Oh,
what's going
yeah.
on any given day?
She's wearing it.
All the
Jacket.
antelope are dying.
And a mock turtle.
Are we talking or what?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm watching. Filming.
What are you doing?
Sorry, filming started in September, early September. So it'll be all finished
Oh,
by
okay.
now.
Okay.
So all
Next
finished
that theory.
Speaking of, what's going on with that packet of chips?
They're all
They're all gone. Too late. That's what happens
It was
when you're
supposed to be
late.
Janie's
Cruel.
lunch, but then I
Rude.
ate some.
Anyway, so
50 Shades of Pooh.
Nick and what?
What?
That's all I wrote down. 50 Shades of Pooh.
Oh,
Mark now texts Ning on the toilet.
Oh, right.
And she said
50 Shades of Pooh.
Pooh.
I think I missed that bit.
Quite like Ning.
Oh, I quite like Ning too. Nick and Cyrell.
Oh,
I just feel like Cyrell got stitched up this week. And they unleashed the demon they knew was there.
yeah. It was a little bit of manufacturing went on.
Yeah.
How good was it when Martha still had
How
the face
good?
mask on, though?
Okay, so what happened was Nick bumped into Martha. Martha said, I hear you were touching up Jess under the table last week. And he, knowing that this was going to turn into something, went straight to Cyrell and said, look, I've just been told this thing. Apparently I was touching up Jess. That's not the case. I think at one point I reached out and was like, you're right, and that was it. Something has gone awry in the Chinese whispers. Is that racist to say
I'm
Chinese
sure
whispers?
it is.
Does it? But I'm Chinese. Is it okay?
I think it's fine for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then Jess, they go see Jess. Jess is like, yeah, you did, but it was fine. You were just checking on me. It's fine. I've just told Martha in passing she's made more of it than it is. Then they go see Martha, and that is when all hell broke loose. I can't even quite remember. I think I've got PTSD. I can't even
Yeah.
really remember what happened.
It escalates so fast, so hard.
Just a face mask was all I remember.
I
Was
mean,
she wearing it at that time?
Yeah, she had the full.
She had the full
It was
mask
a
on.
two-parter.
yeah.
One of those ones.
Man, that must.
And then
Is
she
that
took
what you have
half
to do
off,
to
so then
keep?
she had like a
Beaky nose
and she
situation.
had a dressing gown on.
Yeah.
And I thought Cyrell was going to actually rip her throat out, and it was very stressful.
Yeah, I mean,
If they were men, I don't reckon they would have let that confrontation go that long.
the problem with someone like Cyrell, and I find it's the same thing with Melissa, and I think that, they're so, like their partners are so calm all the time, it almost makes that annoys them even more. Like their partners don't spar with them.
Yeah.
And it just like makes them.
She wanted Nick to be doing like capoeira beside her.
Yeah.
We all want that.
But Martha staying relatively calm really got her goat up as well. So, anyway. I don't know what. I know I shouldn't feel sorry for Cyrell because she was really, really aggressive, but I do feel
I
sorry
feel
for her.
incredibly sorry for Cyrell because that was a manufactured explosion,
Yeah.
controlled detonation.
It's funny because they're like, oh, we've matched you with Nick because we know you're a force and he's a calming influence. But what we're going to do is we're going to push every single one of your buttons as often as we can to get some good
Yeah.
talent.
Very deliberately.
What happened to the snappy jar, by the way? Because there will be overflowing now.
Anyway, as a result of that, and at the time, until the dinner party, I was like, maybe this just all gotten out of hand. Martha's starting. Last week I was like, Martha and Michael are the new Aunt and Matilda, and now I'm
way.
like,
Oh, no.
retract, withdraw, apologise completely to Aunt and Matilda
Yeah,
and the
Martha's
nation.
quite horrible.
Yeah.
Martha's turned out to be like not a good person. Anyway, this is just the beginning of it.
Michael's still lovely.
Michael's still good. He's still excellent.
Snakeskin shirt this week?
Well,
He can pull it off though.
Okay.
Anyway, Nick and Cyrell are in separate rooms. It's not looking good.
Oh.
Jules,
Nick's got that moustache, which sort of
That
it
doesn't
says something. I don't know what, but I'll get to the bottom of it.
Jules and Cam buy plants and give them names.
Ah, boring.
Michael and Martha are having fundamental relationship issues with
Are they?
blueberries, over blueberries.
Oh. Didn't see
Jules
that.
and Cam had a fight because Jules doesn't like Anchorman. That was their first spat.
Fear.
It's a great film.
Anchorman
Fear.
2 I can understand. Anchorman 1.
Anchorman's a great movie. So I'm saying Fear that they should fall out
Oh,
of that.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
no, you're not
course.
saying Jules is fair.
Yeah.
She's
No,
I'm
no,
nearly
no,
going
no,
to
no,
cancel
She's
you, so
unfair.
that's good.
No.
Jules is
You're
cancelled.
very fast on the cancel at the moment.
Speaking of cancelling,
Just button mashing.
can we cancel feijoas?
No.
Yes.
I'd love to know where you all stand on this.
A free treat on a tree should
No, it's
never
just
be
'cause it's-
sniffed at.
All right, Rosemary Dempsey.
If you were rich, would you still eat them? Would you pay for them? Would you pay for a feijoa?
No.
So you don't like them enough to pay for them. Speaks to their quality. You're only eating them because you can. That's literally the only reason you're eating them.
I might.
Would you buy feijoa flavoured chocolate or drink feijoa flavoured vodka that you bought with your money?
Feijoa vodka, yes.
But you'd buy it with your money?
Yes. I
You're
will-
doing a
I will-
full Cyrell like
will and I
jabby
know,
finger.
I'm scared.
You're about to get grabbed.
Take the face mask off.
I really think people just.
feijoas are fine.
They stink.
I think
What do
here's
you
the
mean?
thing.
Literally?
They smell
stink.
pungent, like bad perfume.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Wafting up.
Air freshener and, a food.
And they're like, there's so many, they just get left on the ground and
I'm
they
gonna
go
put
fetid.
I'm gonna put a poll in the corner. But first, I just want to say this.
Freeze them, pop them in a smoothie.
I think feijoas are the result of a hype machine. I think people think it's Kiwi to like feijoas. They think that they should, and there's people guzzling feijoas that don't even like feijoas just because they think they should like feijoas.
That's quite a bow.
I rest my case, Your Honour.
We'll
Guilty.
let the people
Yeah.
bloody talk.
Yeah.
Tina's angry.
But bear in mind
cancelling all
that
you.
you're going to upset Jane on her honeymoon if you vote the wrong way. So just think about that when
not
you're
on my-
casting
How
a
long
vote.
is this
Send a
honeymoon?
picture of you in the booth
The voting booth.
voting so that you can...
I bet Nasser likes feijoas. Oh my god, he texted me.
What's it say?
Call me back.
The call's
Okay.
coming from inside the outside, for sure.
Mike and Heidi, boring this week.
Okay. Nasser is going to be there with a suitcase when we come out of the bar.
He's gonna deliver our
undies.
Nando's. He'll just come out and pop
Like
out
a
of the Uber.
knapsack over his shoulder and a pillow under his arm.
You've got a spare room, haven't you,
I
Alex?
do.
I'll let him know.
It was supposed to be for Andrew Jury.
Go so fast I forgot my pants. So to speak. Sorry.
Oh my god.
It's not what she said.
Bad pod. It's a bad pod. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Speaking of totally inappropriate recordings, Dino and Mel.
Dino. Jamie Lee Ross in it.
He recorded a conversation she had on the phone with her sister. And again, this guy's playing calm while she is losing the plot and making herself on camera seem like an irrational lady with emotions. When in fact she's just a person who's been wronged.
So psycho, Dino.
Dino.
He'll record everything.
And then he just doesn't accept that it was a wrong thing to do either.
No.
Nah.
And he can't get above like a sort of a resting heart rate of like 30. It's so odd. And just that sort of just confused, faraway look in his eyes all the time.
Do you know who he is? Have you seen Black Books?
No.
Okay, it's a TV show called Black Books. It's funny. I think you like it. I mean, it's problematic
I think
a
it's
little
on
bit now.
Lightbox.
Is that with Dylan
It's on
Moran?
Lightbox.
Yeah. Anyway, in the beginning, Billy, what's his face? Billy?
Bill
comedian,
Bailey?
Bill Bailey. Bill and the Bailey, Billy. He swallows a little book of calm and he's just like very zen and goes around spouting
A what?
calm-isms. A little book. He's a very stressed out person.
He said something else.
Same.
Calm. C-A-L.
Oh my god, the pod is cancelled.
The little book of calm.
Sound weird.
Ah, guys, we're derailing. We're a dinner party.
Oh my god. Okay.
Bring it back.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
The bad recording. Okay, dinner party. Martha. Okay, so Martha's trying to get everyone on side to turn against Sorrel.
That's right. I also liked. Excuse me. I liked how she styled herself. She suddenly looked like really like a comic book villain. I thought.
Yeah, the hair was
big
amazing.
tees, and she was
She was not nice. This was the proper turn of Martha. So not only was she did exactly what she said that she didn't do, which was exaggerated the story and the rumour. And made it sound like it was what happened was much bigger than what both parties who were actually involved say that it was. That's not super subtle. Alex passed.
Oh my god, Nasser's ringing me.
It's coming through on your computer now. Wow.
This is literally like the ring.
Just
or something.
go for a swim like you were going to. I thought he was off for a swim.
I'm really gonna die.
I probably hide under the table.
That's fine, it's gone.
How quickly you can turn from love to fear.
This is classic reality TV.
It is.
PTSD, though.
Yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, so Martha's being a cow, basically, is what it comes down to. She's trying to pit everyone against Sorrel, who's doing her bloody best to contain the monster within.
Yeah.
And a hell of a job, I reckon.
Oh, she did so good at the dinner party, especially with all that was going on.
Yeah.
Because once Martha realised she wasn't going to get Sorrel to bite, they actually had like a little makeup session. They made up. Then Jess starts doing the rounds. She tells Martha that she's fancies Nick. Like,
He
just
is a
out of
meal,
nowhere.
not a snack.
No, that's Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Nick?
I don't know. I do not know. Just completely out of nowhere. I think she's just trying to, I don't know, make a name for herself on the show or something.
She did say that Mick was farting on her in bed.
I mean, that's fair.
What is?
To fart on her now that we know what she's like.
You think it was like a revenge attack? A plea for common decency? Jesus, fat.
Martha's egging Jess on and saying, well, we all came here for love, and if you can't find it with your husband, may as well grab someone else's.
The heel turns on them, mate. It's so
Crazy.
amazing.
Just bananas. So Jess pulls Nick aside and was like, well, I think you're bloody a bit of nice. And he's like, no thanks.
I was so worried he wasn't going to do the
I
right
know.
thing.
Yeah.
His
But then
veins were
his-
exploding.
I know, his forehead. The laughter, the nervous laughter was
yeah.
so good. Nick was actually like adorable.
He was
during
so
that
adorable.
moment.
He went up like 50 points. He handled that pretty well. So she just goes, all right, then next.
Yeah.
And sidles up to Dan and is really forward with him.
She started undoing her dress at the table. I mean,
Bold.
shit-faced, right?
She
Yeah.
was so... I mean, she was spewing the next morning.
That shot of her.
You're not supposed to know that.
I don't know that.
But there was the hangover
Oh, was
shot.
there?
When,
Oh,
so
okay,
she,
good.
like in the tease for next week.
Yeah.
And she looks like the
Death.
worst hangover you've ever had. And you could just see that she has, those fragments you get. And I was like, oh my gosh. And because
Regardless.
those are so bad. My
Regardless, have
experience of it.
you ever been so drunk that you
Yes.
hit on someone else's husband, Duncan?
Near inevitably.
like the point where you're like suggestively playing
and
with your
that it
top.
was filmed. Like, I
it's on
can't even
national
imagine
television.
the waking up to that.
It was a nightmare.
Anyway, she is a nightmare. Tamara's sitting right there. She's basically saying, "You're in trouble with me."
It was so animal, that
and
stuff.
he's-
Like when she goes and sits on his knee, it's like, whoa, we're just
know.
Yeah, it
fucking
was very
basic.
primal. But
Yeah.
then Dan doesn't go, steady on, married to her, chill out. He says, "Oh, I am in trouble with you, aren't I?" And shit like this. Like he's encouraging it.
Danimal
You want to join a Pomsky scheme?
Got 20 mil.
So
That
I
could be
don't.
the fusing of two great criminal dynasties, though.
True.
The white collar and the blue collar.
Do you think that that Dan's just there? Oh no, Bronson's not there anymore. I was going to say Dan could be there and just embezzle all Bronson's money. That's not what embezzlement is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I reckon.
Okay, stand by what I said. Anyway, Dan not doing a good job setting boundaries with Jess.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Predictions? Can Mel and Dino come back from the Great Tape
No.
scandal?
They're done.
Can Jules and Cam come back from the Anchorman
They'll probably buy 3 more plants.
thermal plants?
But
Jump 3 more couches.
They gave the plants very human names, like Harrison and Gemma. I can't remember what the girl one was.
yeah.
Like not like I don't know,
Planty.
Greenie and Spike or something.
Greenie and Spike. Wow. What a pod.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No.
Feels like it.
Do you want to talk about Heartbreak?
Oh, nah, I've already forgotten it all.
What's
There's
Tebow
a
been
new
up
thing.
to?
Tebow
Please tell
mad at me
us.
on Instagram for
I
writing
know.
about him, for daring to make a joke.
Which
in a
one's
cold,
he?
hard world.
That from the
He's
launch.
French.
Just another
What did he look like?
kiwi chick who does
What
not
did he look like?
understand him.
At the launch? Was he at the launch?
He was wearing the heart print suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like, there's been such a swap out because now there's a new option where there's like,
on.
stray or stay or
What?
play. So now people constantly swap out their. So there's like new disruptors, but all the time. So I just don't know about us.
So hang on. So they took a
They're trying
very,
to-
very, very complicated format and added
they
a
added
further
another thing.
complication.
What they're trying to do, I think, is screw with Love Island New Zealand, which got announced this week. Scoop.
Oh, real news.
By just burning every possible eligible 20-something, which is pro move, because then they probably get the Nasser clause in the contract. Not allowed to go on Hughes' show. Sorry, mate.
He loses it. Can't have Nasser.
Yeah, Hughes, you lose. Fuck Nasser on Love Island. It would be that would be a fucking meal.
Who's going to host? Who's going to host Love Island? Do you think?
Dom? There are only 2. Is it Dom or is it
Asia
Mike?
Rock. She's
That's
back
a deep cut.
yeah, we're talking about
we
it
were
off mic.
talking about it. Okay, so hang on.
Hang on.
Okay, we've only got 3 minutes to do this, Alex. It's all you
What?
because Duncan's got to go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I just had a celebrity encounter with Sam Hayes on Sunday. I went to Dizengoff.
Doesn't go.
Ponsonby. I know, I had a lovely
from back
brunch.
in the day.
Had a lovely brunch.
Eggs Benny?
Yeah. I had the half and half eggs, half mushroom. Looked over, who was sitting next to me but Samantha Hayes. She came over to me.
What?
Because I was like, oh, that's Samantha Hayes. I'm like, oh, I
Celebrity
can't even
Treasure
say hello.
Island.
And she was like, hey, how are you? And then I found out we'd had the same thing. And I was like, what did you have for breakfast? She's like, oh, I had the half and half and had orange juice, which is exactly what I had. And I was like, did you finish it? And she's like, oh, yeah, I did, but I'm so full now. Oh, my God. And I was like, okay, I'll send you a photo of my finished meal. And I DM'd her my polished off plate.
Left you on scene?
She said, she replied, she said, She said, "Did you lick the plate?" And
Never a fairer question.
Did you?
it was no. I mean,
Did you do the finger lick?
It's a flavoursome meal.
But did you do the...
How'd you mop
no, I
it?
hadn't
How'd you
actually,
mop
but
it
I
then?
mopped with the bread, of course.
Right.
So it might have looked tongue-like. Anyway, that was lovely. And then I also went to Captain Marvel on the premiere on Tuesday night, and Erin Simpson was there.
Oh.
Friends?
I didn't talk to her.
No, of course you didn't.
I choked.
Oh. I would
choked.
absolutely choke.
Because I could be like, congratulations on your engagement. You know, many things have happened to her. Nothing's happened to me. I'm still dwelling. I'll probably never move on. Erin, if you're listening, I'm thinking of you every day.
We
And
want
Zach.
peace.
We want peace.
How do we...
Like
Should we
Captain
send her a
Marvel.
cake? Okay, Begs not make it.
Oh, well, we can't send her one of our shit cakes.
Well, can Clayton do it for us? Clayton, can you make us... we're sorry. We're sorry,
This is
Zeren.
low,
Sorry,
Jane.
Zeren.
We can't outsource our...
We
I feel
can,
like
because
it's not
Clayton loves it
sincere.
when we
Do
talk
it.
about him on the podcast.
We do love
Don't you, Clayton?
It's got-
He loves it. He's a proper corny now. He hangs out for the podcast.
Amazing.
And if I say his name 3 times, he appears and makes us a cake. Clayton, Clayton, Clayton. Okay, it's broken.
Well,
There's all
I
those
think he'll make us a
around
cake
you.
for Zeren.
Okay.
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 Oh, and you meant how to be a dad. How to dad.
yeah.
How to be a dad.
No,
How
that's
to
what,
dad.
that's what Joe calls it as a joke, and I enjoy
That's
it.
such a good joke.
I meant how to be a dad. What a lovely man. What a
Is
lovely man. What? Is he cancelled?
He's not
No.
cancelled. What?
Okay.
Is he? What?
No, I don't know.
He's
Just
a normie.
salt of the earth
He
bloke.
sat behind me at Paw Patrol.
Did he?
Yeah, I didn't say anything because I was too scared he wouldn't know who I was because he's a big star.
You Sam Hayes it. Just go over there.
No, he's got to come over. He's got to come to me.
he's got-
Yeah, he's same
Yeah.
Hayes as you.
Yeah. You
Same
and
Hayes
I are definitely the same person in this situation. We're the non-celebrities, okay?
You're Jane Yee from the telly.
10 years score ago.
We should learn how to tell figures in that language. Sorry, I'm not
4
good.
score and 10.
Yeah.
Score is 20.
No, but we know. Okay, so you do know what the.
Yeah, I just don't know how to
What
say it when
about
I've got a gummy
fathom? How
bear.
big is a fathom?
I cannot fathom how big a fathom is.
What about 2 and 6pence? What's that?
2, 46, and a pie.
Tuppence.
Tuppence, the nickname of Grandma gives her grandchild, isn't it? Hello, Tuppence.
I feel like we should steampunk out all of our units.
And that brings us to the end
Yeah, it does.
of our podcast.
What a
henceforth.
podcast. Duncan's got to go. He's
Um,
already taking his headphones off.
and we're going to go and eat some Nando's. Thanks, Nando's.
Can you send me a plate?
Thanks, Nando's, and thank you, Nasser. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Missed call.
Thanks, Tina.
Thanks, Tina.
Thank you, Tina. Happy International Women's Day.
I just want to shout out to Wayne, who I think I accidentally offended in the corner, and I need to go and make it known that I haven't. I didn't mean to offend him.
Is it raining?
What I think. Okay, that's got nothing to do with Wayne. But shout out to Wayne. You know I love you, Wayne. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Right. Kia ora, I'm Duncan Grieve, founder of The Spinoff. You can help us keep all of The Spinoff's award-winning journalism free for everybody by becoming a member today at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
Kia ora e te iwi, Te Aihe Butler here, podcast manager at The Spinoff. If you enjoy listening to our podcasts, consider supporting our mahi by signing up to become a Spinoff member at thespinoff.co.nz/donate. The Spinoff Podcast Network.